Hey y'all, this is D Money, and I'm back with another Storytime video. Um, it's been a long time since y'all seen me do a Storytime video, and I'm sorry from the for the convenience, but it was I was focusing to school in order trying to look for a job. I'm still unemployed as we speak right now, but overall, I was busy throughout the whole summer, and I'm still busy with school since school started like a couple of weeks ago. So I'm gonna go back to school and like get my work done and to like make sure I have all my requirements for my bachelor's degree that I'm gonna get soon. Okay, so this video, it is like kind of like surprising, especially to me, and shocking to me. But this video is about a heartless bastard who I thought was my friend. He stole $160 in cash from my homie towards the end of the 2024 spring semester at Hostess Community College. So I'm gonna tell you like most of the details. I'm not gonna tell you all the details. Okay, so let's get into it. So so I'm an alumni at Hostess Community College, right? And so I'm not a student, but I have my alumni ID card, so I can come inside Hostess Community College whenever I want in order to like visit my friends, to say hi, to like coaches, fellow professors that I took at Hostess Community College, meet new people, and so on. So one day, I think it was in like May of 2024, I was in I had a basketball game that day. The coach allowed me to like play in like some intramural tournament. So I had a game that day. So blah blah blah, game over. My team is winners. We won, so we're undefeated and all that. So after the game, right, I had left my belongings in the classroom, so I went upstairs to go like get it, because I had to like go like straight home after the game, because I had to like go down to Port Authority to like help my cousin come back home, because he was like coming in from college and he took the bus. So I had to like go down to Port Authority bus terminal with my mom to help him so he can like get home safely. So enough to be said. So mind you, prior to me going upstairs to like get my belongings, my homie, her name is T. I'm not going like go into detail about who she is and all that. All you need to know is that her name is T. So T and her ex at the time, she no longer have that girlfriend now. She was like arguing, and she was in an argument. Her and her ex was arguing with like a group of people, right? Which includes the thief. So it was like arguing, and I was like doing like hand signals, like take your asses upstairs before it gets out of hand and like security come upstairs. But they didn't listen, and they continued to argue because somebody had to get their point across. So I stood there in the middle, like listening to the argument. I'm not gonna tell you what the argument was about, because that's like too personal, and T's gonna kick my ass if I talk about like the argument that she had. So she's gonna kick my ass. So I'm not gonna get into too much detail about it. So I was in the middle. I waited for the argument to be over, and then as the group of people, including the thief, they went their separate way to their classroom, and then I went out. At this point, security had heard most of the arguing, so they came upstairs. So then I went upstairs to the classroom to retrieve my stuff. So I don't know how, or I don't know when but I went to go get my stuff, right? And then I go home, right? So but I still said, I said goodbye to my homie and her girlfriend at the time. So I said my goodbyes, and I told them the situation, that I had to like go home so I can like go down to Port Authority to help my cousin come back home. Okay, so I go home, right? So like I don't know if I'm almost home, or if I'm like in my house, but I get a phone call on Instagram, because she didn't have my phone number at the time. She still don't to this day. But T called me on like Instagram, and boy was she heated. So I accepted the call. Like I said hello. I said, what's up, T? What's going on? She was like mad as hell. She was like, yo, D-Money. She wasn't like blaming me, or like she wasn't trying to like yell at me or anything, but she was like so mad that she had to like talk to me in like a loud voice, that I would think like something like that I did something. So she said, yo, D-Money. And she asked me, I said, what happened? And she said, when you went to go retrieve your stuff, right, was our belongings like was her belongings like now, or was her belongings together? And I said, yeah. I said, why? Because she like said, because I went upstairs to the classroom, and she said that somebody stole $160 cash out of her wallet, and her wallet was on the floor. I think her jacket, sweater was on the floor, and her bag was on the floor as well. So I was like, oh damn. And then mind you, she just had the argument, so I really didn't know. All I could say was, yeah, it was like together. When I left, I went to go retrieve my belongings, and when I left, it was like, and it was in order, like everything was like on the desk and on the chair. And then she said, nah, because somebody went inside the classroom and stole her money. It was $160 in cash. So I was like confused, and I was asking myself, well, who went inside the classroom to like take her shit? Because we can leave our stuff freely, and nothing never been stolen before from T, from me, or her girlfriend at the time. Nothing was never stolen. So I found that shocking, because like T is like one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Like as long as you don't get on her nerve, she's nice, and she'll give you basically anything you need. Like if you need like a couple of dollars, and she'll probably like give you like a $10 bill or like $20, and then she'll tell you to like keep the change and all that, and then she's like, yeah, that's how nice and generous and like a kind heart that woman had. So for her to be mad because somebody like stole her money, was my heart was like broken. But like she wasn't like accusing me, but she was like asking me, was it or in order? And was her stuff like in like, was her stuff like on the desk and on the chair and all that? And I said, yeah. And then while she still had me on the phone, right? So she goes to the classroom, to the people's classroom that she just had the argument with. After she explained everything to security about what happened, about how the argument started, she goes to the classroom where the people was, including the thief, and then with me still on the phone with her, she asked everybody in that room, including her girlfriend at the time, did anybody go in the classroom and take her money? And then 3 people said no. Her girlfriend at the time said no, and 2 other people said no, we didn't go inside the classroom and take your money. And then the thief, of course, said nobody was on the 5th floor. I was like, once T heard that shit, she was like, that's a big red flag right there, because how did he know that the classroom was on the 5th floor and her stuff was on the 5th floor as well? So that's a major red flag. And then this gonna lead to like her breakup with her girlfriend, because her girlfriend like decided to break up with her because the girlfriend at the time thought that T was like too controlling, like she was controlling her. She didn't let her do whatever she wanted, which is not true. T will always let you do whatever you want and like express your feelings and all that shit. So I was like, wow. I was shocked when she told me that she broke up with her, and then, but it didn't. She didn't think too much of it, because she like a couple of weeks later or a month later, she found a new girlfriend. And yeah, she found a new girlfriend, and I'm not gonna say too much about the new girlfriend, because I don't even know too much about her myself, so I can't say too much, because that's TP, like I said. So going back to the money situation, unaware, the thief was actually unaware that she actually knew who took her $160 from the get-go, but she didn't want to like jump to like conclusions right then and there. So she left her alone, and then she said that whoever that took her money, just tell her now, so that way it won't be no problems after. Nobody told her. Nobody like told her or like confessed to the money situation. So she left the room, went to go retrieve her stuff, and then she went home. Then she told me that she apologized for her raising her voice at me. I was like, no problem. I totally understand that he was mad and all that. And then yeah, so the day went by. So the next day, right, I didn't have nothing to do. So I came back to Hostels Community College, my alma mater, and so I went to the classroom. So a few hours after, like I got there like I think 10, 11 o'clock in the morning the next day. So I was like, okay, I'm making good timing, talking, saying like my final goodbyes and all that. And so then a couple of hours after, I think it was like 12, 1, 2 o'clock. I don't know what time it was, but I know it was like a couple hours after, the thief, the heartless bastard, he comes in with like Popeyes. So I was like, where the hell you get money for? Where the hell he get money from to buy Popeyes? And I mean, it wasn't like no $5 meal from Popeyes, like a 3-piece tender and fries. No, this fool brought like, I think like 20-piece chicken, like mixed chicken from Popeyes, like thigh, breast, wing, leg, I don't know, but he brought it. He brought that shit, and then And then I didn't think too much of it because I was unaware. I'm unaware that I was assuming that he probably got money from like his parents or something to like get Popeyes. So once again, now I was like unaware and all that. And I'm gonna get a drink of water. And then hold on. Okay, so then yeah, so the thief bought Popeyes, and I was like, okay. Then the next day, then I think the following week, it was like the last week of the semester. I think it was the last week of classes or the last week of the semester, like the official semester end date. So I had a game championship. My team won a championship, and then the thief was like celebrating with me and shit. So I'm still unaware that he stole $160 from my homie T. So I was like, I let him celebrate with me, and then the day went on, and then I guarantee you that the next month and a half after, the thief actually went to the movies with my homie and the group of friends, and other group of friends, and she actually paid for that movie ticket. She actually paid for his movie ticket, the thief I'm telling you about. T paid for the thief movie ticket. So the ticket was like about like $30 or something. I don't know if it included like the food, the popcorn, the beverages and all that, but I know that the ticket cost like $30. So he enjoys the movie, right? I think they went to go see Inside Out too. The time after that, I say like almost 2 months later, T calls me, and at that time they made up, they apologized, and now they're friends to this day. And T has a new girlfriend now. So T calls me like on Instagram. She tells me not to like fuck with the thief anymore because of how he was like disrespecting us and all that. And then I said, okay. They showed me the messages of what he was saying and shit, like, and all that. And I'm not going to go into detail about the messages and all that. So then at that time, we revealed, well, I didn't reveal nothing. They revealed that it was actually him who took the $160 that belonged to my homie T. So T was mad that they didn't like tell her sooner, but she understood why they didn't tell her sooner, because they was arguing at that time. So they didn't want to like have any conversation with her after the argument. But then T was mad, and then she, I don't know what happened next, but I think they somehow got into contact with his girlfriend, and then T was like wilding and telling his girlfriend that I don't know exact words, but I'm gonna like tell you the words that I heard. So T told the thief, the heartless bastard's girlfriend, this, you better tell your man that that he owes me, like, at this time, we're adding the $160 plus like the $30 from like the movie ticket and all that. And then she told her that, tell your man that if he don't pay me my money, like $200 in cash, she was gonna fuck his little ass up, and she really meant that shit too. Like, she was gonna fuck him up. Okay? And one thing about T is that when she have beef with you, and if she says she's gonna fuck you up, you better not show up around her, because she keeps her word. She gonna like fuck you up no matter where and no matter what day is. She's gonna fuck you up. Okay? So she told his girlfriend that, and she relayed the message to him, and then I was like, they also revealed that the reason that he took the money, the reason why I can't even talk about this shit right now, because I'm about to fuck that little nigga up myself. Damn shit. So they also revealed that the way they caught him, like they knew he took the money, is because the following day he brought Chinese food, like 10 trays of Chinese food, like General Tso's chicken wings with pork fried rice, French fries. I don't know, like it was like 10 orders, and then he also brought weed with the change left over. So they revealed that to my homie T, and she was like, he got into the end of the into the start of this semester to bring me my money, or else he was gonna get, right, he was getting fucked up either way, because even if he like paid her the money, he was still gonna get fucked up for like he lied, and like he took her money, and he didn't tell her from the get-go that he took her money. So he was getting fucked up either way, because T don't play that stealing shit, you know. After all the shit that T done for him, she gave him money for weed, to buy food and all that, and he disrespects her and defies her, and he's a heartless bastard by going inside her wallet, taking all her money that she worked for, and that, like, if T were if he would like ask T like, hey yo, can I get like $150, $200 so I can like take care of some business, she would have gave it to him from the get-go. She would have gave it to him. That's how nice she is. If you don't like get on her nerve, she'll give you anything she wants, like I said in the beginning. But no, the heartless bastard decides to go on her wallet and take her money. So now we no longer friends with him. Point blank period. And like lesson learned. I hope that fool learned a lesson, because and then when the semester started, I was asking T about it. She said she spoke to him, and she told him that don't even give her money. She don't even want to see him, because he was gonna get fucked up the moment she saw him. So yeah, so that's the video right there. That's the video right there of how a heartless bastard, who I thought my friend was, stole my homie's $160 out her wallet. So we no longer fuck with him. And then if we ever see him, me, my homie, her girlfriend now, and my 2 other friends that we made up with, we gonna fuck his little ass up. So that's gonna have to be the video today, because I can't do no more talking. Thank you for tuning into my video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell notification. Okay, I can't talk no more because I'm I can't, because I'm like getting teared up and shit. Because I want to beat him up myself first, because that's like your sister, and you stealing your sister's money that she works hard for. Let's not go into no more detail. Okay, that's the end of the video. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so you can get the notification whenever I post another video. Okay, I'm off this. Check out. I'll be in tune. I'll stay up to date about posting more Storytime videos and like more videos of 2K and Madden. Okay, I'm off this, y'all. Peace.